Hi, I'm Debbie Jennings, and today we're at a video open house at 2553 Meadow Lane. You'll notice I have a little prop with me today, an umbrella, only because it's raining. Imagine that. We're going to go inside, we're going to check this house out, but I want you to notice on the outside we have beautiful, it's actually called Tennessee stone on the home. This is a very California ranch, kind of sit on its side, and it's such unique style. You're going to love it. This is one of my favorite houses. So come on in. We're standing in the living room right now, and there's a few features I really want to point out to you. First of all, you'll notice the floor is beautiful wood floor, and it is wood. This is not a veneer floor. And again, we have the Tennessee stone that's right here on the wall, two walls actually here in the living room. There's a gas log fireplace right here, and I love the windows. The angles of the architecture, beautiful. Lets in a lot of natural light. And something I really want to point out that is extremely beneficial is this, it's gas steam heat. If you have allergies, this is the kind of heat you want because it puts moisture in the air. And so you're not going to suffer from a lot of problems in that respect. Now from this living room, we're going to walk down the hall. We're going to visit there's some bedrooms and a nice little kitchen dining area. So please come with me as we go that direction. We're standing in the kitchen, all new flooring here in the kitchen and the dining area. There's a brick wall right here, which really adds a lot of atmosphere to the kitchen. This seller has completely redone the cabinets, painted all the cabinets, and then installed this new flooring. And also I believe that the dishwasher is new. There's also new light fixtures in here. A very nice feature of this kitchen is there's an indoor grill right here, which is not something you just see every day. And so I really think that that's kind of cool. And directly off this, we're just going to walk right over here, is a very large dining area. There's also an eat-up bar here, so there's a couple of different ways you can be very informal or a little bit more formal. And directly off of this dining area is a breezeway, which is very, again, California style. And there's a really cool fountain out here, which is beautiful. When the doors are open to hear the fountain, it's really bringing in a little bit of the outside inside. And we're going to go check out the bedrooms right now. We're standing in the first of the three bedrooms. This bedroom is currently being used as a guest bedroom. You'll notice also the valance over the high windows. That, of course, will stay, but that's wood. And it's been custom made for this home. Has a large closet in here. Now let's walk down to the second bedroom. And this room currently is being used as an office. As you can tell, this home is very retro. This will just definitely appeal to somebody's ability to maybe change it to their look or whatever, but if you're a retro person, this is going to really fit in with your style. This is a unique room because it has a very nice walk-in closet, and again, beautiful wood floors in here. Now we're going to walk over to the master bedroom, which is a very nice sized room, and I think you'll appreciate the beauty of it. It has a double closet, it has a his and her closet there and there, large room, wood floors, high windows, brick wall. This particular window, when it's open, you're going to get the sound of that fountain outside. So you can sleep here and listen to, sounds like a little river running in your backyard, and it's actually the fountain. Very soothing. Now the master bath, again, is very retro, and I really want you to see this. You can paint this any color you want, but this particular seller has went with the period and painted it the colors that match. The brown, this is brown tile, of course that stayed, and of course the seller went with the aqua because that was the color of the period of this house, which is probably around the 50s. This is a real Frank Lloyd Wright type architecture, very unique. I want to show you the other bathroom too because it, again, is very retro, and it has blue tile. You know, pink and blue was a big thing in those days, and this has all original blue tiles in mint condition. The doors here lead to recessed storage for any type of toiletries you might have, but this is a very large bathroom, you know, equipped with the tub, and then the other one has the shower, and there's also a large linen closet. Now we need to go downstairs and look at the full basement yet, so just follow me as we go down there. I'm happy to say we've got Tim Walker with Bank of Missouri with us today. And I'm really glad because Tim has a lot of different programs he's going to talk to us about today. So Tim, you might want to show me a little bit what you've got.
We have a matrix of different products that we offer on the conforming market, and I was just going to give that to you, and maybe we'll talk a little bit about those.
Well, I know there's you've actually come to our office before and talked a little bit about some of these programs, but we were chatting a little bit before our interview just now, and you were telling me that some of these, like the 80-20, it used to be something that's so prevalent that's a little harder to do now. What are some of the types of loans that you do more of?
We do more of the conventional, the My Community, the Home Possible. Those last two are 100% financing, and they're very popular. Even though it may be a little bit more difficult now than it used to be, it's still a popular product, and we do a lot of those for our borrowers.
Why are some of these, like the My Community, why is that so popular?
Because of the 100% part, they don't have to have any down payment, and they do have PMI, but with some borrowers it's a reduced rate, and basically they can get in with no money down and even have the seller pay some of the closing costs to where they may not have to have any money down at all. It is basically based on their credit, obviously, and other issues, but it's a very popular product, and we've done a lot of those.
When you say based on their credit, what kind of credit would you say would be they couldn't fall below what?
Yeah, typically on that program, it's 100%, 620 or above is the minimum score on a credit. But it's not necessarily a minimum score, but that's kind of a general rule on those 100% programs. We do have other programs where they can go a little bit less than that on credit.
Now, it's something that's very special about the Bank of Missouri, and I want to make sure and mention this. A fear that real estate agents and buyers always have is we have to go through underwriting because those are the bad boys. We want to stay away from them. So what's special about the Bank of Missouri?
Well, we offer localized processing. Instead of sending it to another state, we have our own centralized processing here locally, able to get quick decisions local and basically be able to get back to the customer and the realtor very quickly on whether they can qualify for certain programs and some that they may not qualify for.
So that's called an in-house loan. Those are three magic words.
Well, in-house loan is a different type of program. Okay. That's where we would basically fund the loan with our own money instead of selling the loan off, and they would make their payments directly to the Bank of Missouri. Usually we do those on property that may not meet the guidelines for Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac products, such as conforming loans. Or they have a lot of acreage with the property or whatever, but that's usually where those come into play.
Well, I'm glad you showed me the difference in that. And Tim, thanks for coming and being with us today. And I have to say, every time I'm by you, I feel like a shrimp. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Standing in the full basement, and it is a full basement, guys. This is huge. There's actually like two sides to this. The floor is the original floor, and it is a linoleum, again, original to the period, and it's in great condition. All it needs is some polishing. So all you'd really need to do to finish this basement off is to put in the drop ceiling and maybe a box around a few pipes, but other than that, it's good to go. Back here in these two doors that you see, those are extra storage rooms, and so that affords quite a bit of room for maybe clothes that are out of season. Let's walk over to this other side, and you can see that this is where the laundry area is, the plug-ins and all. And also you could actually have a second kitchen down here if you'd want, because there is another sink and there is area where you could put a stove and a refrigerator. And one very good thing about this basement is it walks up into the backyard, so you always have ingress, egress, a way to get out in case there's a fire. And I really want to take you in the backyard, so let's hope it's not raining so we can go out there and take a peek at that. You and I are standing right now in this private courtyard, and it is very private. It's very secluded. The house kind of wraps around it. The courtyard is made of like a gravel embedded in the concrete, so it's really easy you won't slip on it. That's what I'm trying to express. I think you'll appreciate that. A lot of perennial plants around here in the spring and summer. It's just beautiful. And the background music you hear, it's not rain, it's a fountain. It's beautiful, just a real soothing, peaceful sound. That's something that people, they desire because it's water is good for the person, is what they seem to say. But this is a two-car garage here also. I think I failed to mention that before. And right over here is that breezeway. And again, it's very private because it's got a couple of stone walls that shield it from the street. And mentioning the street, this is a dead-end street, so there's not a lot of traffic here, something that I think you would really appreciate. So again, my name is Debbie Jennings, and I'm so glad that you were able to come with me today to view this retro house and just unique architecture here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. And don't forget, in your search for a home, remember to use that little computer mouse. Find your house by way of mouse.